Happy Friday, base.
Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. We get the homestand underway with the first of two between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Munoz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Ramon Munoz.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. Standing in, Jesse Winker. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too much.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up. 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Michael Fulmer will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. He pulls this one into right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballpark.
Here's George Springer as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play at 313 with 19 homers and the RBI count at 35. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Ripped toward the gap in right. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Batting fifth.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things right on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's Brian Dozier now, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Settling in now, Kyle Seager. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
Striding into the box, Mike Zunino. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Drilled on the ground to short. Dozier. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball's going to blow right by you.
So he sets him down swinging. Mitch Haniger goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Munson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry, and he fouls this one off. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Despite possessing some of the nastiest stuff in the big leagues, Fulmer just has not been able to put together the pieces the way I'm sure he'd like to. It's been a disappointing year for him.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And it misses. 3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, David Peralta. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Peralta is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. Munoz will get there, and he puts it away to retire.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So it was a swinging strike 3. Mike Moustakas is retired to kick off the inning.
The catcher, Tomas Nido.
Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Munoz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off.
He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Center fielder,
First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Too high. 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Munoz will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Next for the Red Sox.
One gone here in the Boston
The
third,
baseman.
and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-1 the count now. A bouncer to the left side. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
The second baseman, Dustin.
Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Moreland has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 33.
Here comes the first pitch, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
Grounded down the third baseline. There is Seager. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
1 for 1 after a single this first time up. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
No balls and a strike to count. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Popped him up. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino.
The pitcher.
Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound.
Now
he's got the
batting.
shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he's just rolling right now. An even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground. And that's the third out. 1-2. Into the box now, Homer Munson. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. On the ground to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Munoz. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder,
So
number
bases
7.
are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Hit well on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1. Now to the plate, Ramon Munoz. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now that second baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Dustin Pedroia. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. 1-0 the count. 1-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Popped him up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the 2nd out. So digging in now, Jesse Winker. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and then Jesse Chavez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. His career numbers in this matchup. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Grounded weakly to the left. And there's 1 away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Munoz. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder,
ready for another shot now. George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the run is Henniger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier in his career versus this pitcher. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Popped him up. Nido is there. He's got it 1 away. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and into bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager. Grounded up the first baseline, and a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Mike Zunino. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Munoz waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold up. Here's Didi Gregorius. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Hicks on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first down. Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in, Tomas Nido. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1. Into the box, Homer Munson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Not shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Munson.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Putter low, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. Now the Red Sox DH, Pedro Alvarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Pickoff move to second, just keeping him float. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Munson stands at second with no outs. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 7.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Peralta. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. High chopper to third. Backhanded. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready once again, Ramon Munoz. He flew out in his last at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ramon Munoz becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Strike one to start the at-bat. To short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he takes a cold strike one. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
4-0 the score tonight. The Red Sox put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Shohei Ohtani earns his 12th victory in the ball game and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AM.